In this video, we're going to look at two different software. One is, in this case, we're looking at Excel on the left side of your screen, and while on the right side of your screen, we're going to look at Google Sheet, and this is going to be found under this extended dots, and once you scroll down you should be able to see your sheets, and once you have that, we can begin by starting with a blank. Now, one interesting difference is how it is displayed, but overall let's type the following information and we are going to be able to extend that information to the representation of our graphs. So in here we're going to have temperature for 2021, and this is going to be compared to temperature for 2022. And so once we have these, we're going to have these going to be typed up based on the following. And so once we have this, let's see whether we can properly copy and paste it from our Excel to our spreadsheet. And so what we do is we click, hold and drag, and once you do that, Control C, move back here. We need a 3 by, let's say, 4, and once you have that, let's see whether it works. Does it? Oh, it translates really well. So this is fantastic, because I never knew this was going to actually pan out the way it is. And let's see if we, for example, copy here, will it translate back, copy, to what we have right here. Let's just pick this particular section, 3 by 4, and Control C. It does work, but not the way you want it to be, but it's pretty fine overall in terms of how it translates really well. It does translate. So next step is to create our suggested, or create our chart. And in this case, we're going to create a column chart for this, and to do that, what we do is go to insert, go to recommended if you want, or you can go to this insert column or bar chart. A column chart in here places everything on the x-axis, while your bar chart places everything on the y-axis. But we're going to stick with these, and we can see different comparisons. This shows you the three-dimensional take. This here shows you one specific temperature relative to the other temperature based on the bars that are overlapping each other for the month, for each month. And while this here shows you when the bars are separated out but all within the same month. So it's pretty impressive to see this play out. And once you click on this, for example, we have this that shows that the color blue represents temperature 2021, and while orange is temperature for 2022. We have the column title, or the chart title. However, we don't have in this case the x and y axis label. However, when we move on to our sheets for Google, and we go to, in this case, we have insert chart, there is nothing like, suggested. However, if you go here to insert and we scroll down to charts and we click on this, once it is created, we have this suggested inputted already based on the line format. If you want to change it to the desired one of interest, we can actually go here to column chart, and that is pretty awesome. However, it doesn't show you a preview of what you're going to see here. So in this case, all you have to do is to just click on it, and hold and behold, we have our results right here. Now, this is shown in 2 dimensions. However, changing it to 3 dimensions, what we can do is to go to customize, and once you go to customize, you go to chart style, click on 3D, and we have this written or highlighted right there. Now, a couple of honorable mentions is that we have our temperature for 2021 and temperature for 2022 listed on the particular chart for both these and one over here. However, this provides the title description, like the temperature of 2021 and 2022. I will just, if I want to include or add more for the month, you can just double click on it, and then you can add more here, and there we go. Voila, you can adjust this to however you want, and the same thing here is going to be done because this doesn't provide you with more depth into the description of this chart. So we're going to have more to include in here by typing. There we go. This is a little bit cleaner than this. This kind of feels repetitive, so I would suggest you change the temperature to just appear once instead of twice, and just incorporate 2021 and 2022 together. And so once you have this is how it looks like. There are other suggested ways of displaying these, which are varieties for Excel. However, for Sheet, it doesn't really show you various suggested ways of displaying these right over here. But if you click on the three dots, we have either edit charts. So to click on edit chart, you just click on that, and we have many more things to include right here. However, it is really easy for you to edit from here in terms of what are the three other add-ons. Like for example, chart filter, we have for example here chart elements and chart style, and so all these are really built on in this particular section. However, in here you have to really search for it. Some of them kind of really convoluted, not really structured properly. The one I really love is customized. Other add-ons includes the following. For example, if I want to label the Y and the X axis for Excel, all I have to do is click on the main chart, and this three drop down menu has the plus sign, which allows you to include other things like axis titles, both the X and the Y. And so once you click on that, you can now change the title of your X axis to, in this case, month, and for your Y axis you're going to change this to temperature. Now this likewise is applicable to the Google Sheets in this case, where once you click on this, you're going to have a customized section which allows you to change a couple of things, like for example chart and axis titles. Once you click on these, we have vertical axis title already highlighted here, and once you do that, you can also change the X one if you want. And to do that, all you have to do is click on the drop down menu, and you're going to have your horizontal axis title revealed right there. But for the purpose of this particular chart, we're going to change it to the vertical axis title, and we are going to change it by clicking on this space, and we're going to type temperature. And when I tried to figure out where the temperature unit is, it was difficult to find that using, in this case, Google Sheet. Now to overcome this, all I have to do is just type degrees Celsius, or I just short from C if I want, and you click on enter. You should be able to have this displayed right on the Y region. Now for our Excel, once you click on this space, we can actually introduce our degrees by going to insert, and once you go to insert, in here you have symbols, and on the symbols, when you click on that, you're going to have a couple of options. In this case here, we have this, and once you click on that and hit insert, we're going to have it displayed right over there. And so once we have that, we can introduce C, and we have that to be degrees Celsius. And one little addition here can be the other one, which is to add the values for the temperature, comparing the blue to that of the orange. And to do that, what you can do is click on the plus menu, and once you click on data labels, we are going to have the values displayed right at the bottom. If this is what you want, all you can do is click on that, and that gives you the option for just putting in the Y values for the height of your column. To display the height of our column on Google Sheets, what we can do is go to customize, and once you go down to series, we're going to have a couple of things that are highlighted right over here. Like for example, we have introduction of arrow bars, we can also introduce data labels, and we can have trend line. In this case, we want data labels, and once you click on that, we're going to have those specific values for our Y, which is the temperature for each of the bars that are revealed right over here. So I hope you found this really informative in terms of displaying your and creating your column chart for not only Excel, but also for your Google Sheets. Hope you found this really informative. Please hit a comment down below. Let me hear your thought about this. By that way, I can talk to you all soon. Stay smart as always and believe in yourselves.